Latent Power in Monster Hunter has always been an interesting skill in my opinion, due to the fact that on paper it seems like a really good skill, because at level 5, Latent Power gives you 50% affinity and reduces stamina depletion by 50%. It seems like a really good skill, right? Like, really good. But there's a catch, because you have to activate Latent Power. And how you do that, you do it by one of two ways. You either, one, take 120 to 150 points of damage, which really just means get hit by a couple small moves or a decent amount of small moves, or get hit by like a couple big attacks, right? There's really no way to gauge it very well, right? Or the second way is to be in combat for 2 minutes, at least 2 minutes, right? And once you meet one of those two requirements, Latent Power will then activate, and then you will have, at level 5, 2 minutes of 50% affinity and 50% reduces stamina depletion by 50%. Now, for this sake, and at least for this video's sake, I am pairing Latent Power up with the 4 slet of Ray Dews. So we're getting Ray Dews Voltage, which this extends the activation time of Latent Power skill. So usually, after you activate Latent Power, you've got 2 minutes to utilize Latent Power. What the 4 set does, 4 set of Ray Dews does, is that extends it by 1.5 minutes. Now, if I'm correct, the 2 slot only gives you an extra 30 seconds, so it's not really good. Right, you're getting, I think it's only 30 seconds. Not for sure off the top of my head, but I think. Right, so I'm using the 4 slot, the 4 set piece bonus, to extend by 1.5 minutes, which makes this seem more viable than it used to. So yeah, as you can see, Latent Power just activated while being in the training area, and with everything active, at least the build I have now, I have 100% affinity. Right. This is with the 10% affinity on my weapon, the Artian weapon, right? If you do not have that, you will be at 95% affinity, because really we're at 105% with what I got going on here. So this is the build here. I'm running the alpha headpiece and chest piece of Ray Dow, the beta gloves and legs of Ray Dow to hit that 4 set bonus, and then I'm running Blango's beta to get agitator, right, with an agitator charm. Now, if this is based off if weapons don't have like 0% affinity, if you have a 0% affinity weapon, you'll be at 95% affinity by running this exact build that I have here, which is these exact jewels. The main thing you need is a Challenger Charm, Challenger Jewel 3, and a Mighty Jewel 2. All the 1 slots are up to your discretion. I like running Divine Blessing and having at least 1 Shockproof Jewel just to, play online if I want to here and there. I enjoy that. But these 1 slots could be whatever you want. Now, if you have more affinity, you can probably get rid of the Mighty Jewel and proc in whatever level 2 or level 3 jewel that you have. I personally don't have too many really good ones, but you could probably like proc in Burst 1. There's a whole lot of different options you can do. But the set that I have made here, you're guaranteed to get 100% affinity, as you can see with the status, with at least 10% affinity weapon, right? So if I change my weapon here to something that is 0, which I will do, let's just go Greatsword. So this has got 0. This is just the very first Hope Blade. You can see we're at 95% affinity, which really is still really good. So as for using this set, I have used it a couple times, and you guys are probably seeing the gameplay, the horrendous gameplay of myself in the background. I've been trying to learn the switch axe. I definitely would say as a casual player, it isn't that bad. you know, if you're like a speedrunner or someone that's really good and doesn't get hit often, right, waiting that 2 minutes to get the 50% affinity, probably not for you. But if you're somebody that like doesn't really pay attention, kind of chills back and is bad at the game like myself, like I just like to, I get hit a lot. I'll be honest, I get hit a lot, right? Then personally, I think it's good. Like I think it's pretty good. It's not a really OP skill, but I would definitely wouldn't say it's bad. So, you know, if you guys wanted to give this a try, maybe swapping out some of these, just the Raydao 2-piece might be better, but you know, it gives latent power, which is kind of what we're looking for, in my opinion. I mean, you're getting latent power 2, 2, 1. And I mean, I tried looking at the beta for the alpha and this one, and they don't really give too many good slots. So, you know, if you guys got any tweaks to it, what would you make on it? But my personal opinion, I think it works well. So I might be using the set for a little while here and, you know, give it a shot. You guys give it a shot, because I mean, having 100% flat affinity is really nice. And you pair that with these Artian weapons that have standard 10% affinity. Like, it's really, really nice. Like, I'm getting crit boost here, crit boost 3, power prolonger, and rapid morph 3 with agitator 5, latent power 5, maximum might 3, divine blessing 3. I have recovery up 2 just cuz, and then stamina surge. It's just like, it looks nice, and that's what I like all about this. It looks really nice. But let me know down in the comments what you guys would change about this, if you would change anything, and you know, if you would use latent power, right? I don't think many people will, but definitely is kind of a good take on, you know, instead of running weakness exploit and whatnot. I think trying to proc and burst here, at least burst 1 would be good, at least better. I can do that now. I have a burst jewel if I'm correct. I think that's probably better than this mighty jewel. But let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. And if you did enjoy today's video, make sure you leave a like, comment down below if you use latent power and what you would change. And don't forget to subscribe for more Monster Hunter Wilds content. Thanks again. See ya.